That's right, guys. We are here in Beggs, America, home of the Golden Demons. We're not at Excel Performance this week, but we are bringing Excel Performance to Beggs, America. What we're going to talk to you guys today about is the functional movement screen, how we use it, and how we're actually going out into the high schools and local communities to help them implement this into our program. So quick overview about what the functional movement screen is, guys. It's a 7-step process or 7 movement patterns that we're looking at to kind of verify how an athlete moves. So it's not a physical test as much as it is a movement examination. So what we're doing is looking for any asymmetries or imbalances that were within the body, so we can use that to identify potential risks for injuries and also clean up movement patterns before we start loading. So we are joined today with head strength coach Coach McDaniel, and he is here talking with us a little bit about how they've actually partnered up with Excel to implement FMS into their school system. So Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Not a problem. Well, thank you guys for everything you guys do for us, Excel as well, and just appreciate you guys coming out today and seeing what we're doing here.
Yeah, absolutely. So Coach, tell us a little bit about how you guys got involved with the FMS screening and kind of some things that you've seen so far.
Okay, well, we first got involved when Michael Sigenthaler of Excel Therapy came out. He's a really big part of our community. He does so many things for our kids, and he just kind of approached our coaching staff and our athletic department and honestly was like, hey, I've been doing this new stuff called functional movement screenings and all this other stuff, and he said, hey, I really think you guys just take a look at it, and man, we took a look at it. All the coaches got together, we had a meeting, and school board come in, and they were like, hey, let's do this thing, and it's been amazing for us. As far as injury prevention as well as strength and conditioning part of it, it's been amazing.
We are joined now with the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Blankenship himself. Coach, how are you, sir?
Good, man. Thank you for having us.
Hey, thank you so much for allowing us to have this partnership with you guys. We've really been proud and honored with it. I mean, obviously you guys had a really great season this past season and everything. So tell us a little bit about the involvement with Excel, FMS,
Absolutely.
and Beggs, and kind of how that's kind of helped translate to your athletes in this season that you just had.
Absolutely. We have been doing FMS for 2 years now, and man, both seasons, we've been able to have success in the playoff. We made it to the quarterfinals both years, and I really feel like one of the main reasons for that is just because we've been able to be healthy in that time of year. What FMS has done for us is just allowed us to kind of get an idea of where our kids are, where their mobility is, what their risk for injury is, and then really try to specialize and be able to just develop these workouts to help them strengthen those areas and get more mobile in those areas, which I really believe has helped us to become more injury-free, especially as the years go on. So we're super excited about it, doing it again this year, and really feel like that's going to help us, just from this year and on into the future, big time.
Awesome. So since implementing the FMS into your program, has that kind of changed your coaching structure or anything, or kind of how you approach an athlete whenever they come to you? Or?
Oh, without a doubt. Hey, man, we basically, FMS gives us the tools to say, okay, this kid's at risk for a knee injury, so this is how we need to use him on the field. Maybe he needs to play one side of the ball. He's still a football player, but we want to try to minimize his risk for injury as much as possible. And then while we're doing that, man, he's in the weight room. He's got his workouts that he does every day, his specialized activities that we give him to strengthen that area and gain more mobility. Then when we test a year later, we get to see, man, those workouts have really helped that kid's mobility. Maybe that he is ready to go on and move into a more heavier contact position, or maybe move to a different position, or maybe be able to play on both sides of the ball. So it really helps us, just the ability to stay healthy. Hey, I mean, if you can have a stud, but if he's injured week 10, just because you're using him the wrong way, then that doesn't really help you in the playoffs. And that's something that is the main reason why I am so appreciative to Excel Therapy and this FMS testing. You guys come out and do it for us, and it's been first class and really awesome in helping us to be successful. So I would highly recommend any head coach in any sport to use it and get on board with it.
We are now joined by my good friend and partner of Excel Performance Training and owner of Excel Therapy, Mike Flannery. Mike, how are you, sir?
Hi, Sean. Good to see you.
So tell us a little bit about, so we just heard from Coach McDaniel and Coach Blankenship about how Excel and functional movement's been helping their programs and everything.
Right.
Talk a little bit about on the Excel Therapy side of things that we offer for other high schools that might be interested in something like this, or other services such as dry needling and things like that for their athletes.
Well, typically in physical therapy, we offer outpatient orthopedic sports medicine. So anybody that's been injured either that have had surgery, trying to avoid surgery, have had just some injuries as far as some chronic conditions that's been ongoing, that they're trying to improve their pain or their function. That's what we do most of the time in our clinics, is just mainly physical therapy and rehab. This FMS is additional service that we've been offering to our local schools. And it's a great way to really, the person that's not injured, they may, they're considered an athlete that's not had any pain, any issues. The movement screening is a good way to really just identify those athletes that may have potential for an injury, but they don't show any signs or symptoms of it. And so we're really just trying to be proactive versus reactive. And so with the FMS, we're really just trying to identify those areas of needs that can be addressed during the off season or maybe even in season, but most of the time during off season that can be contributed to the workout program to maybe help injury reduction.
Awesome. Well, I know that I've been extremely proud and honored to be partnered up with you guys, and it's just been great and everything. And so really excited about things that we have coming up in the future.
Right.
So if you're a school or you're an athletic director or a coach and you're wanting to implement this program for yourself, we would love to partner up with you guys. So please contact us at info@excelperformancetraining.com or 918-949-4223. Or if you're just an athlete, high school athlete, collegiate, professional athlete, or an adult, and you're wanting to try one of these functional
Right.
movement screens yourself, we offer this for free at our training facility, Excel Performance Training. So again, check us out on the website, excelperformancetraining.com or 918-949-4223, and you can come experience this for yourself and see how you can look, move, feel, and perform better. Thank you so much, guys, as always, for watching. Now back to you guys in the studio.